That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 27 after 11 o'clock AM, New Zealand Standard Time, 27 degrees. Yeah, believe me, it's rather unseasonably warm here at the moment, 27 degrees C. So we're enjoying it. Literally need to open up the windows, stuff like that. It is Tuesday, the 11th of June, and today, believe me, absolutely elated because I'm meeting up with somebody that I hold in very, very high esteem. I've got to be honest with you, not only legendary trucker, but also legendary country artist. And believe me, this is fantastic. It really, really is. First of all, I've got to welcome everybody on board. So it's nice to have everybody joining us. If you're a first-time viewer, I tell you what, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like today's feature artist Tony Justice is joining us, coming out of Tennessee. And, well, why not subscribe? Become part of the family. We call it the noise here at Galaxy simply because you do have a voice and we do get all of your information. Literally, we get all your requests. We get everything on all the medias, including, would you believe we got a letter a couple of weeks ago? Didn't know whether to open it or frame it. It has been so long since we've seen one. It really has. Didn't even know we still had a postie. But you know what to do with that, right? Yeah, get epileptic with it. Like us, like us, like us. Let's get into it. We're going to go straight into his first song. Here's Tony Justice joining us live with Waste of an Outlaw. So that gives us a couple of minutes to get to know each other.
All right, all right.
You said that Misty was in the armed services. Which part of the armed services were you in, Misty?
She was in the Army.
Okay. Live action overseas?
Yes, she actually helped Patriot missiles during, what years was it? Like
that was 94, 95.
94, 95 era.
Okay, well, Misty, I've got a lot of respect for you. I really, really do.
She should take me.
Absolute pleasure. It really, really is. Tony, I've got to be honest with you. I speak to musicians, I speak to bands, I speak to artists every day. But when I've been playing your music, it seems that we are getting a huge amount of following for you. And believe me, A Waste of an Outlaw is up there with 2,200 requests so far. In fact, I'll give you the full amount when I put my headphones back on. I'm sure.
What's can you say worst of that of an outlaw? What is it? I don't have a song called that. I got Brothers of the Highway.
Yeah.
And Last of the Cowboys.
Okay.
And I have a song called Outlaw Ride.
Okay. Well, I've got you down here as Tony Justice, A Waste of an Outlaw, and it seems to be taking off. No.
Maybe another Tony Justice.
Okay, well...
No, I have a song out called that.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's a good icebreaker anyway, what the hell. We'll claim it.
I agree.
We'll claim it, we really will. Ah, gosh, did not know that. I wonder what research has been up to.
It's weird.
We're looking at that too. We're looking to see what may have happened there on that. Is there anything with Justice on it? Looks like a truck in the song for a second.
I don't know.
It's playing an ad. It's playing an ad, so I'll spit that ad up there.
No, I'm working on it, but this is interesting. Hold on.
I'll tell you what, I'll get Barbara to send you a copy of what we've got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do some research yourself. I do apologise.
Yeah.
I mean, we only have 2 tracks for you, and both of them are going absolutely ballistic. I can't get through a breakfast show without seeing your name hooked in there for Brothers of the Highway.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we did. Brothers of the Highway's been just a really great song for us. We were blessed to get to record that with Aaron Tippin, who's a giant country music artist here in the 90s, early 2000s, and do that as a duo, and plus he drove trucks, I drove trucks, it all just made sense, and he drove trucks before he before he hit the big time, and I've been driving trucks most of the time that I've been doing the music, so it was a great fit, and then getting to rock with the writer who wrote that song, Mr. Kim Williams, is a country music Hall of Fame songwriter, and having his blessing to record that song and him actually requesting that we do so was a really, really big honor.
Awesome, awesome. We have about a minute 15 to go, and yeah, I apologise about that. Unfortunately, as I say, production put all of this together. I just get the good stuff and get to talk to you. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I do apologise.
Last the Cowboys have been really, really our biggest song, which I'm sure it does well over there. We get a lot of streams and people ordering stuff from our website from over in Europe and France and Germany and a bunch of different places. So that song's been our biggest song. Is the Last of the Cowboys.
Nice, nice.
You have to come back again.
How many countries are tuned in?
158.
Okay, 158 countries are tuned in right now.
Awesome.
Not
Well,
bad.
hello, everybody.
Not bad. Hang in there. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and this morning we're heading all the way over to Tennessee to catch up with a young man by the name of, Tony Justice. And believe me, I've been a big fan of Tony's for a little while. I saw him on a TV show, said we need to contact this man, and well, what do you know? Tony, welcome to Galaxy.
Hey, thanks for having me. Hello, everybody.
Well, it is an absolute pleasure to have you, sir, and believe me, I'm a big fan of your work, I've got to be honest with you. I listen to music every day, but I absolutely love Tony Justice. Now, Tony, not only legend in the music industry, you're also a legend in the trucking industry. How long have you been driving trucks?
So, yeah, I've been driving trucks for 24 years. I started in 2000, actually. So, yeah, 24 years, and then, all the while, writing songs about, at the time, I thought I was just writing songs about what I was doing, and, then we were blessed enough to get international, recording some of the songs that I'd written, and get a little bit of a distribution deal with some of the major chain truck stops over here. And it turns out there's a lot of people who do what I was doing. That's, driving trucks, keeping the world spinning around. Everybody knows the world turns on 18 wheels, and, a lot of the trucking music was kind of dying off a little bit, and we were blessed enough to kind of come along and kind of revive that and keep it going.
Well, believe me, I absolutely love this movement. I really, really do. And can't wait to get behind the Tony Justice and the trucking movement alone. Believe me, this is fantastic. It really is. Well, we opened up the show with The Waste of an Outlaw. Apparently, not quite Tony Justice, so we do apologise about that. Didn't mean to cause anything there, but I tell you what we do have is Brothers of the Highway. Now, Tony, I got to let you know, every morning I come into work, well, actually every night, I get to work about 9:30 at night, and I go past production, go past reception, and the young lady at reception, Sarah, she leaves out 3 USBs for me. One is pretty much the stats on how we performed for the day. The other one is basically, paperwork, everything the CEO has to do and sign, take care of all that sort of stuff. But the last one is basically called The Noise, where it's about the audience that ask and request for artist, music and title. And believe me, Tony, I'm seeing you on this list every morning. Every morning, literally. Brothers of the Highway, currently sitting on 2,781 requests and still climbing, because I know it's going to be higher tomorrow. So I think it would be remiss of me if I didn't say to you, tell me a little bit about Brothers of the Highway.
So that was a song that was originally recorded by George Strait, which most everybody know who George Strait is. You know, he's the king of country music. And but the guy that I was writing that album with, that the song is on, his name's Kim Williams. We were in the middle of writing that album, and it's like he had a big revelation. You know, he grabbed his computer and goes, "I know, you need to record this song right here." And he played it on his laptop, and it was George Strait's version of, Brothers of the Highway. And he said, "You need to record that." I said, "That's George Strait, ain't it?" He said, "Yes, sir." I said, "That'd be career suicide. You don't do a George Strait song. You know." And he said, "Nope." He said, "That's not true." He said, "Oh, George is a rodeo guy. You know, he likes riding horses and roping calves." And he said, "You're a truck driver, so that's a truck driving song. So you could sing it from a different place." And I actually, told him no for a couple of months because I just didn't have the confidence in myself as an artist to, try and recut or redo a George Strait song. And but Kim was one of those people who always lifted people up and encouraged them. And man, I'm so grateful that I listened to him. He did encourage me and give me the confidence that I needed to, make the step and record that song. And we actually ended up calling the album, the album was going to be titled We Drive Trucks, but we ended up changing it to Brothers of the Highway. I love the unity, what the song's about, the brotherhood of trucking. It reminded me of days with riding in the truck with my dad and the camaraderie that was out there between truck drivers out on the road. And, I guess it's just one of those things that was meant to be, and it all come together and just all God's plan.
Well, believe me, you seem to have made a huge connection with our audience here at Galaxy, literally. So I think it would be remiss of me if I didn't get into it. Here's Tony Justice, Brothers of the Highway on Galaxy. How you feeling, Tony? You okay?
Oh, yeah, you good? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're fine. Dear, oh dear. Sorry for the mix-up, my friend.
Oh, that's quite all right.
I feel rather embarrassed.
I'm sure that happens more than once or twice a week, probably a little bit.
Not to me, it doesn't. That's the problem. I pay them good money to get it right first time, believe me. Heads will roll.
That's all right.
Yeah, believe me.
No, as we say over here, no harm, no foul.
Absolutely, fair enough too. Fair enough. And I really, really do appreciate you coming and meeting up with us and going through this interview. Just wondering if you've got anything new in the can. Have you got anything coming up in the near future?
So yeah, we do. We actually just put a video out that's doing really well on Facebook. It's got like 304,000 views. A song called 1 Mile at a Time that is just a phenomenal song. Probably one of my best that I've put out yet, I think. It's proven to do really, really well right now. And then we just got through shooting a convoy of trucks from my truck show. I do a truck show every year called Large Cars and Guitars. We raise money to raise awareness and money for breast cancer. And while we had 200 and something trucks, I think like 207 trucks at my truck show, we got about 40 of them together, and we shot a bunch of footage for a new upcoming video for one of my older songs. It's always performed really well. We just haven't never really shined a spotlight on it and done a video. So we will be, if everything goes well, releasing a brand new music video for a song called We Drive Trucks on July the 1st.
Okay, so what I'm basically going to ask you is, how would you like to pass that on to us, and would you come back for another interview?
We could probably figure something out and get that done, I think.
Awesome. Please keep in touch with Barbara. She's good at that. She really is. So we'll wrap this up right now, but please don't go anywhere just yet, because we're going to take a couple of pickies and a few bits and pieces as well. But thank you very much.
My pleasure.
That's right. Excuse me. Must be coming down with something, little frog in the throat right now. Joined today by Tony Justice coming out of Tennessee, and of course, trucking legend, but not only trucking legend, country singing legend in his own right, and has said, hey, I'm going to come back. Believe me, we'd love to be able to do some more with Galaxy. Now, Tony, really appreciate you coming and taking the time out to be able to talk to us here in New Zealand, and we'd love to be able to take this just a little bit further. So if you hang in there for a couple of minutes, we'll explain how that's going to happen. The girls are going to take some photos, bits and pieces. You'll get a copy of everything we've done this morning, and Barbara will also put it into a movie for you as well. Now, at the same time, I've got to say, have you ever been a cartoon?
Have I been where?
A cartoon.
I can't understand what you're at, the question.
Okay, have you ever been a cartoon?
Have I been a cartoon? No, not, yes, once, actually, one time.
Well, you're going to be again. Unfortunately, Barbara loves to be able to do a couple of cartoony ones as well, so you get a copy of that. When you get your movie, and now, believe me, I tell people this all the time, good to show it to friends and family. They're going to automatically love it. They really will, because it's you, right? But I usually say, show it to people you don't like.
All right.
Yeah, that way.
I will do that.
Well, usually it puts a fire under their tuchus, and before you know it, they're getting in touch with us saying, hey, I got a band too. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So do that. But please hang in there for a couple of minutes. The girls are going to take some photos and get everything going. And on my behalf, I do apologise for the photos that I take. Believe me, you'll understand when you see them. Absolute honour to meet you, sir, and looking forward to doing a full interview in the near future. In the meantime, folks, take care and have a very happy and successful day. We'll be back between 5:30 in the morning and, well, 10 o'clock in the morning for breakfast show. Please join us then. See you in the morning. Happy radio, everyone.